How about a name here? Evelyn the Rothschild.
Yeah, what about it?
How evil is he? Evil or powerful?
Look, I'm not the person to sit here in judgment. I don't like to do that. But yes, the Rothschilds are certainly complicit in all of this. They've been, but there are people behind them that are even worse. And people say, oh, well, she's obviously Jewish, so she's standing up for him. I am not standing up for him. He is a discredit to the Jews. They need to have somebody for people to get mad at that isn't them. There's something called Knights of the Garter. They're not as lofty as the Illuminati bloodlines.
Okay.
You know, this goes back for centuries.
Babylonian times, probably. In the time.
Yeah, before that, okay.
Any names?
Yeah, I just gave you them. They're the 13 family bloodlines.
But the Rothschilds are part of. Yeah, but the Rothschilds. Well, isn't the Rothschilds part of the 13 families?
No, they are not.
Okay,
They are lower on the totem pole. There's something called Knights of the Garter, and they're there.
Okay, go ahead. Read the names if you can. Sure, why not?
And there's even something called a Great Pope.
The Great Pope.
Yeah.
Okay, what is that?
These 13 families, the bloodlines.
Yes.
It's a guy named Orsini. I forget his first name.
So he's the Great Pope.
Yeah. And he's probably more powerful than the other two combined.
Oh my gosh. You see, we're learning a lot of information here, something beyond the 13 bloodlines, which we talked a lot about on the show in recent months.
Pepe Orsini and Henry Breakspear, those are the, Pepe is in Italy and Henry is in Macau. And that's, they're about as big on Earth as it gets.
I've heard of the Orsini family.
Yeah, then there's the Cecil family. They were controlled by the Jesuit family known as the Pallavicinis. And Maria Camilla Pallavicini is more powerful than Queen Elizabeth II. And then there's the Papal bloodline, the Breakspear family. And their UK headquarters is 114 Mount Street. And the Queen and Prince Philip are subordinate to the Breakspears. Okay?
Okay.
And then I can read you bloodlines. Let's see. There's House of Borga, there's House of Breakspear, there's House of Somaglia, there's House of Orsini, there's House of Conti, there's House of Chigi, there's House of Colonna, there's House of Farnese. And let's talk about the Farneses for a while. There was Prince Carlos in Spain who just stepped down. He stepped down because people, understood that he was the head of the royalty. That was, But as I said, there are people behind those people. Anyway, and then there's one more house, House of Medici. So that's the Zoroastrian bloodlines of the Illuminati. Okay?
Isn't that like yes, thank you.
Sorry, it's another page. There's House of Gattani, there's House of Pamphili, there's House of Este, and there's House of Aldobrandini. And those bloodlines go all the way back to Egyptian Ptolemaic dynasty rulers. And there's something called the High Grey Council of 10. I mean, you couldn't make this stuff up.
No, you couldn't. So that's like sort of like the black nobility. These families.
Yeah.
Hidden from everyone.
Well, it's not hidden anymore, is it?
No, but before it was hidden.
Yeah, no, it's not hidden now. And a lot of people are still, playing the games and getting mad at the Rothschilds, who you should get mad at, but they're not the real crooks. I'm sorry, they are the real crooks, but there are even worse crooks than them.